Hey guys, we're back here with a little special edition recaps on the run. A little speculation episode.
Because we're still running. We're so far from where we parked that we thought we'd jump back on the podcast. Talk a little bit more about our favorite show, Game of Thrones, because there's so much speculation we couldn't fit into our last podcast. So
Maybe not speculation, just
speculation.
What I want to happen.
Okay, go ahead.
Man, where can we start? Are we start with Khaleesi or the North? There's so much.
You kick it off. What do you want to happen?
Well, I always want to talk about the North.
Okay. Let's talk about the North then. What are you thinking?
Wait, I never shared with them my theory.
What's your theory?
Well, Khaleesi would command the Dothraki. They would follow her. And my whole question was, how are they going to get to Westeros? My theory.
How are they going to cross the Great Sea?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, it's the Narrow Sea,
The
right?
Narrow Sea, yeah.
Yeah, see, it's called the Narrow Sea for a reason, guys. Here's what's going to happen. Winter's going to come. It's going to freeze. And the Dothraki are going to run across the Narrow Sea straight into Westeros.
And take things over?
Yeah, that's how they're going to get to Westeros and cause mayhem. Daenerys is going to destroy everything she wants to with her army.
Without any ships, because she's been working so hard to get the ships.
The ships are going to be useless in the ice.
When everything's frozen over, I know. Great theory. I know you've been talking about that since like season 3.
Season 1.
Since
before you even started watching the series. Yeah.
Okay, you're right.
I'm waiting for it to happen.
That has been your idea for winter to come, the Narrow Sea to freeze over, the Dothraki to ride over, so take over Westeros. Totally see that happening. Makes complete sense. Absolute sense. I agree with you, Andrew. But they have a long ways to go to get that to happen. Again,
Not too long. Less than 20 episodes left. The whole series.
It's crazy. Don't make me cry. I think that's going to come to pass. I think it's going to come to pass that Ice and Fire, it's going to be the White Walkers against the Dragons. Both are key players. Both are supernatural. That's what it comes down to. At that point, the men are nothing. So I think it'll be interesting too how all the religions play together now that we have Lord of Light, the old gods and new gods. Sparrow.
Oh, yeah,
and the many-faced god. And I think what it boils down to, maybe it's the many-faced god, because the ultimate one is death. And I think that's just wrapping it all up. I think all the religions have been distorted. It all circles back to the same.
I didn't consider that religions have a major part to play.
Well, I think everyone's taking religion as they want in their own country and their own land, but it comes down to death. So the many-faced god. Maybe that's why Arya's storyline might be so key and critical. But who knows, because there's so many other supernatural beings out there that who else knows what's out there. We forgot to say that war's coming to Winterfell, but even though they only have 2,000 wildlings, they have a freaking giant. Come on.
They do have a giant.
We forgot to mention
They got a direwolf.
And a direwolf. Come on, a badass direwolf. So
maybe the last. What other direwolves are there?
Not Sansa's, not Robb Stark's.
Nymeria, right? Arya, she made it run away, so it's missing somewhere.
And then did Bran's?
I think Bran still has his. Yeah, I don't think it died. So there's probably 3 direwolves.
So, yeah, I think something else from our last podcast that I've been thinking about, and also that I think I read somewhere, is that possibly Jon Snow's getting catfished. Did you think about that? You know how we were so quick to say...
From who?
Remember the last scene, he got the letter, and they panned on the flayed man insignia so clearly, like, so there's no mistaking it's from the flayed man.
Too.
But what if it's not from Ramsay? What if it's from the Umbers, or someone else, or someone who wants Jon to bring all his people? What if it's from Littlefinger? You know, anyone could have that black figurine. What if Littlefinger's like, come on down, come and see? You know, anyone could know that they have the direwolf, they have Rickon, they're at the house. Anyone could see that. So
the Umbers, the Karstarks.
Yeah.
Anybody. Yeah.
The Vale.
Man.
Anyone could be calling him out, but he's like, okay, it must be, you know, I think I need to go back and listen to it again, just the way that the tone was and what he said. He wants his wife back, so I don't know. Maybe he's not as well written as we thought he was, and maybe it is someone else just catfishing Jon Snow. An interesting theory.
Such a madman's letter that I just accepted it, even though I was skeptical at first.
It takes a few days to settle in, then you start thinking about other explanations.
We gotta do these specials more often.
I think just jumping to King's Landing. Another thing, because we were so dead set last time on the High Sparrow telling Tommen about Marjorie doing the Walk of Atonement and thinking, you know, something's going to go down. And I was thinking that the High Sparrow was playing everybody.
Oh, definitely.
That was my thoughts 2 days ago.
What?
But now that I'm thinking about it, and what I've seen also, what I've thought through, is what if we're making an assumption, and what if what the High Sparrow told Tommen is that the Tyrells were the ones who poisoned Joffrey? What if that's the secret that he told Tommen, and that's why he's so sad and scared about it? Like, Mom, there's something I need to tell you, because that means his wife poisoned his brother. He seems very conflicted, right? So if he were to tell his mom, then the mom's gonna be like, oh, hell no.
You're going back.
These Tyrells. Well, I'm just saying, then that makes it even more of a plan for her to tell the Tyrells to rush in and storm the castle. And, you know, someone's the mastermind. It's either going to be the High Sparrow or it's going to be the Lannisters behind it all. So, take it as you may.
What army does Cersei control? Does she have anybody besides the mountain?
Well, the Lannisters, her uncle.
But, yeah,
She has her
uncle
name.
doesn't follow her.
She has her name. She has Jaime's name. Jaime?
If she could help control Tommen, she could have the Kingsguard.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
that's if.
So,
Another.
I mean, it could go either way. It's interesting. Like, it'll be interesting to see who's playing who again. Just things I was thinking about from Castle Black and also King's Landing. Because I was so sure it was High Sparrow last week, but now that I think about it, what if?
You mean 2 days ago?
2 days ago. 2 days ago. Because again, High Sparrow knows a lot. Because when people do their atonements, like,
Confess everything.
They confess everything. And maybe the cousin's going to confess and be like, yeah, I slept with Cersei, and she was sleeping with her brother, and I gave the poison to Littlefinger, and he poisoned Joffrey. Like, he knows.
Yeah, maybe even Loras told everything already.
Well, what's Loras going to tell?
I'm sure he knows everything that's going on with the...
Well, when you break people, you know their secrets.
Yeah.
And so, it'll be interesting how it plays out. Just some speculation. Sorry, I monopolized that whole walk.
Cool.
What else do you want to happen?
Everything. I just can't wait.
I know you think that Arya's going to come back as the Hound.
I just think it's possible. I don't know if she could change her body, but...
Of course she can.
I would just like to see the Hound again. Anyway.
I would like to see a lot of happy endings. I know it's not going to happen. I know that the writers aren't going to give it to us, the creators aren't going to give it to us, but I want to see some happy endings.
Yeah.
And now
I still think Rickon's going to die.
Don't say that. What do you think Bran's point of everything is?
I think Bran is going to ride a dragon.
Ride a dragon or be a dragon?
Oh, man. well, he could ride a horse, so I'm thinking maybe he'll ride a dragon, too. Maybe there's even more dragons, who knows?
What about those two still chained up? I feel bad for them. I hope they get out and spread their wings and...
They're not chained up anymore, they're just...
Well, they're still locked up. They're still not free to roam, so...
Almost halfway done with the season.
Don't talk to me, and why'd you tell me less than 20 episodes? Now I'm really depressed now. Thanks, Andrew.
Well, there might be a spin-off. Hopefully. I wish. But, anything else to say?
I can't wait for Brienne and Tormund to get together. That's all I gotta say. I'm waiting for that hookup. Alright, guys. Thanks for listening into this little quick recap.
Little special.
Catch you later.
All right.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say, if you guys haven't been watching